Well, hey there. You startled me. Name's Burt McAllister. And I'm going to teach you how to be a real rock star. But before you become a rock star, we need to learn about the basics. To learn about all the awesomeness that goes into this magnificent piece of rockability. Okay? Now I know a lot of you greenhorns out there are in a hurry to mount this dragon and fly off to Rock Mountain. But we gotta get acquainted with this beautiful beast before we take it for a spin. Right. So what I'm gonna first do is I'm just gonna go off and name the different pieces of this beautiful piece of awesomeness so you get acquainted with it. Okay? Just like that story of that horse, Black Beauty. You may know of it. It's a wild, beautiful black Mustang. It could run so fast and so hard, and it was so full of life. But you got to get to know that beautiful steed before you can gallop with it as one. Okay? Same thing with this guitar here. So this is called a guitar. First off, I want you to forget everything and anything anyone's ever taught you about this. Why? Because they lied to you. I'm here to instruct you the right way, the awesome way, and the way to take you to success. You're going to be my friend. We're on this adventure together, partner. Let's check it out. Starting at the top here, we've got what I like to call the spatula. Attached to your spatula, you're going to find 6 of these things on here, which are called the sound modulates. Okay? By twisting or untwisting, you'll release a different sound and you'll put this mean bad boy into tune. Now I'm not going to fiddle around with that right now because I'm a pro and I've already got it into tune so that I could ride down to Rock City and give them all a good piece of this goodness. Okay? So, you got your spatula, your sound modulates, heading on down. You've got this part right here. I like to call this the highway. Connects everything, like highways do. Now within your highway, you've got some interesting pieces here. You see there's a bunch of lines going through here. Call those railroad tracks. Every highway's got to have railroad tracks too, just because, well, trains like highways. They go hand in hand, kind of like 2 hands shaking. Alright? Then within your train tracks, we have these dots. I call them the polka dots. On top of the highway, we have the sound whips. I'm just going to refer to them as whips for short. Okay, going on down here, our highway abruptly ends at what I affectionately call the meteor blast. I'll tell you why. You're probably wondering, why is that the meteor blast? We'll take a good look at it. You looking? It's good, should be. It looks as if a meteor fell from outer space and wham! Slammed right into this. Left a perfect hole for sound to travel in and out as it wants to. Okay? Also, right below the meteor blast, we have what I call the teardrop. Now a lot of people may wonder, does a guitar have feelings? Well, I'm going to answer you right now. Yes, of course it has feelings. How else can it make a beautiful sound that can make a grown man cry? It has feelings. And the sound whips grab hold of those feelings, they yank them in and out of the meteor blast, and people are a mess. It's beautiful. Okay? The teardrop. Running on down here, we have 6 of these fine little fish eyes, as I call them. They look like fish eyes. That's what they are. The fish eyes are carefully embedded into the mustache. This here is the mustache. It's beautiful. Okay? And then this whole general vicinity right here that my hand is carefully and gracefully sweeping about, as you see, this here is known as the peanut. I'll tell you why. You notice it's in the shape of a peanut. Alright? Little known fact, I believe it was the Planter's Peanut Man was the first one to invent the guitar. And they've just continued this in honor of the Planters Peanut Man. God bless his heart. We still shape the main body of the guitar in the shape of a peanut. A little bit of history there for you. Alright? What am I forgetting here? Oh, and we cannot forget the bottom here. We have one of these little numbers. Call it the nipple. We also got a side nipple protruding from the base of the highway, right here. Now this, if you would like, the reason for it being there, not only to help orchestrate the beauty that goes on this massive beast, okay, but also you can attach a neck thing. And we'll give that a name later. Some people call it a harness, some people call it a power wrap, other people call it a strap. Depends on who you are, right? Now, if you're younger out there and you haven't been killing the weight room for multiple years as I have, you may need something to help hold this around you. Okay? But I like to just freestyle. I like to use my hands. I like to get down in it. I like to make it. There's just more power when you don't have a neck wrap or a strap. Okay? So now that you know a little bit about this amazing piece of awesome ability, I'm sure you're excited to make some sound. Well, heck, you should be. I'm excited too. Woo! Here we go. I'm going to give you just a little bit of a taste. Okay? What are you going to do about that? Just set it down and walk away, because that right there is money every time. Right? Now also, one thing I almost forgot is before you start playing, you have a lot of sound trapped inside of the peanut within this meteor blast. Okay, and what I like to do is you got to clear that sound out. You got to do a sound check and clear out any of that negative sound. Okay. Some people like to go with the ha, some people like to go with the hey, and some people like to go with the ho. I'm going to carefully demonstrate for you all three. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to take your mouth and you're going to bring it right up on top of the meteor blast, like so. Just you want to lick your lips before you do this. We're good. That's fresh. Here, and you're going to go like this. Hey! Hey! Right? That's the hey. You might also want to go with the ha. Ha! Ha! And then last but not least, we got the ho. Ho! Ho! Wah. Okay? I personally like the hey. I feel like it more smoothly removes the negative sound and gets me up and running like a young deer just kicking his hooves off the pavement and going for a 10-mile. Okay? So I'm going to start out with the hey. Hey! 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 Now I cleared out that negative sound. Whoop! Watch out there, baby. Cleared out that negative sound. I'm ready to rock. Okay? I'll give you one more of these, just as a little bit of a tickler before we get going. Okay? Feeling that? You should be. Now that you got to know us and you got to know a little bit about this fine piece of machinery here, we're going to move into a video next time that's actually going to instruct you on strumming. Strumming. Okay? I'm not going to get into that right now. Hope you're excited. Hope you tune into my next video. And as always, rock on.